we need to learn from history and not repeat it. And we're not doing that enough because we don't take the time to look at the images that are created around these occasions. It's this quick flick on an Instagram post or on social media and it's gone, instead of going, what does this photo mean? And what does it mean to me? And what does it mean to our society? And what does it mean to us as women and to all the community? My name's Sarah Matheson. I'm an Australian documentary photographer, visual storyteller and digital asset strategist, and I'm based here in Chicago. How I got involved in Women's March Chicago. Last year I did go to Women's March in Washington and I thought it was one of the most amazing experiences. But being based in Chicago, I wanted to connect with the organisation here.
Hello everyone.
Hi. First of all, thank you. Thanks for your interest in photography. Thank you for being somebody who steps up and kind of goes into a role that Women's March Chicago has realised they needed. You know as well as I know that a photo can change a political campaign. And so that's one of the major reasons why we're here. What we're basically doing is we have two objectives. One is to satisfy the digital asset needs of the social media team. The other focus is to actually create a digital archive, so we have something for perpetuity. You know, these are historically significant events. We want to be the first. And not only do we want to lead what is happening here in the US, but we want women globally to see what we're doing. It is now 7 a.m. We have very cold feet. But what we've done is just taken a quick shot of the beautiful sunrise over Lake Michigan. And so I went from my Canon 1DX with the wireless transmitter. So this became the network, put it up through the Canon app, edited in photo, and then through the Libris uploader. So my team back in the office, who are warm with coffee, are able now to put that through social. So we have 25 plus photographers who will be all over our march capturing images. We have runners that go backward and forward to our two media hubs. We are still having to run a physical process. So we know that that's probably going to take 7 or 8 minutes to get the card from the photographer back to the hub. But from there, we have a process where a photo editor will review the photos via either Bridge or Photo Mechanic, then select the top 20, import those into Lightroom, and the digital tech will then edit, resize for social, export, and get them onto Libris in a destination folder where the social media, anybody who is working on social media can have access to select which type of image they want for which platform. The only thing that's going to slow us down are physically the people in the way. We have the best cameras, we have the fastest cards, we have professional photographers who are donating. We've tried to think of everything. And then we throw it up into destiny and a wing and a prayer.
Power to the people, love and light. We are the #1 trending march out of all the marches in America.
Yep.
We're above Washington.
Look, you're above what? Above Washington, yep.
An important thing that photos do is it validates a community. It validates how they feel, it validates their personal views and their values, and it allows them to have a credibility within themselves, but also on a grander scale. It makes it real. You know as well as I know, when you look at a really good image, you feel it. You get a visceral response to it, you know? And they feel engaged in the community side of it, and then they start to understand the next steps of March to the Polls. You know, it's not just today, it's not just about a march, it is about a movement and how each person is engaged in that movement. And the visual representation of that makes them feel as though they're part of that movement. These photos need to be on the wall of every young woman. I want to see these photos on the side of buildings. I want to see them in every school library. You know, I want to see them on the outside of notebooks. that every girl picks up and takes to school every day, and she sees an image that reinforces her choice. I want to see these photos I'm going to get upset. I want to see these photos instill a confidence in the next generation to pick your chin up. Pick your chin up, put your hands out and believe that opportunity is yours.